Hi guys, this is Gabe from CGRundertow, and in 2007, this was about as good as it got. You were told that it was time to finish the fight. This was the last chance to defeat the Covenant and end the war. The fate of the entire universe was in your hands, and you were going up against overwhelming odds. This was the epic conclusion to an epic trilogy. This was Halo 3.
Gorman?
His armor's locked up. Gel layer could have taken most of the impact. I don't know, Sergeant Major.
If you're familiar with previous games in the series, you basically know what to expect in terms of story with Halo 3. Bungie didn't throw many curveballs, but that isn't necessarily a bad thing. As many gamers had devoted hours, if not days of their lives to Master Chief's fight, we didn't want Halo 3 to turn the universe on its head, and it didn't. That being said, Bungie's decision to build up so much suspense to the rescue of Cortana was a little bit strange. While we were excited that we were going to see Cortana again, Bungie's logic was confusing. We had not seen Cortana for 3 years, but we had not seen any of the characters for 3 years.
Where is she, Chief? Where's Cortana?
Don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it.
Halo 3 plays like the perfectly refined Halo. While Reach chose to branch out and try a few different styles of gameplay, Halo 3 focused on making the basic Halo concepts even better. Guns control tighter, melee feels more satisfying, and the experience just feels like it was what Bungie was aiming for when they started the franchise 6 years earlier. And that really says something about Bungie. They didn't try to use any gimmicks to make this game sell. They just chose to give us what we wanted, but much better than we expected. Halo 3 had some big competition in the Call of Duty franchise when it was released, and I think that's why they introduced the single greatest component of a Halo game in the form of Forge mode. Allowing you to create entire buildings and add on to original maps, Forge allowed the gamer the creative freedom that we have all craved since we could pick up a controller, and it couldn't be better. Well, it could, and it was in the form of Reach, but that's for another day. Although Halo 3 was one of the earlier games for the 360, it's still one of the best looking. The sheer size of the levels is something that has been rarely replicated since, and faces are some of the best on the 360. They've made a huge jump since the bland, emotionless faces of the original Halo, that's for sure.
Any of our birds squawking?
No, ma'am. Wait, Overwatch has contacts. Phantoms closing on our position.
Of course, the best part of any Halo game is the music, and Halo 3 did not disappoint. Along with the traditional theme, Halo 3 adds some spins onto the well-known tracks to keep the game moving forward. Voice acting is also some of the best in recent years, although the cheesiness does kind of pile on near the end with some of the one-liners. Send me out with a bang? Really?
Master Chief, get there!
Halo 3's most played mode is multiplayer, and while it works very well, this is one mode that feels like it was going through kind of a limbo period. While Halo 2 introduced online and Reach made the experience much more community-focused, Halo 3 didn't really have a standout feature. This doesn't make it bad, don't get me wrong, it's great, but it does leave the player a little bit curious about what could have been. While 343 Industries has recently announced Halo 4, we can't forget about the conclusion to one of the best trilogies in the last 20 years. Halo 3 has a few issues, but they pale in comparison to all of the incredible hours of gameplay you can experience both on and offline. You will be doing yourself a disservice if you don't give this one a try.